Hello everyone, I am Pie Patch, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. I can't tell you how excited I am to play this. I'll admit I have played it once before, but it was many years ago, and so I'm a little fuzzy on how things go now. But I really wanted to play it here so I could do voices and everything like that, and also because I have yet to play Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, and so I wanted to replay this to refresh my memory, and so I might as well do it here. I'm so excited. I love this game very much, so I'm excited to share it with all of you. A big content warning for this one. This game is disturbing. I always, in every single video I ever do, I have some content warnings down in the description, so you can always check those. But for bigger ones, I like to say it right at the beginning, and there is some heavy discussion of self-harm and suicide in this one. So if that is not what if that's not what you're about at the moment, I'd give this one a miss. It should be fine for the first couple of episodes, but we will get there. Trust me. Okay. I guess all there's to do now is to start. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay. Just go. Oh my gosh. I'm Patch. Hi. Oh wait, I need to... I forgot this voice is probably going to be a little loud. Hey! Hi. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Good, that's how you do it. Live carefree. I love it. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Nice, I like it. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up with me. I gotta get this voice right. I'm committed. I've gotta commit to them, so I gotta get the mic. I overslept again. You sure did. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Patch. I'm a mean person, what can I say? Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Well, hey, be nice to Sayori. She's cool. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Wait, I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Yeah, that's what I said. Okay, cool. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Oh yeah, I'm taking this seriously. I know it's elements of this game are kind of like overly cutesy and a bit jokey with it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it, you know. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Patch, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Oh. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Wow. Wow, so quirky. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. You know what? Valid concern. Thank you. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Oh. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What's a NEET? I don't know. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Oh. Alright. It's nice that she's looking out for us, and honestly, she's probably right. It's good to get out and meet people. I'll look for a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I don't think she's that carefree, but sure. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. I like Sayori, she's cool. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. She sure does. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Yeah, I mean, seems like a good bet. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. I like literature. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I was gonna bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Yeah, probably not the best move there, Sayori. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. She's probably cunning. Wait, I want to have a sip of my tea. No, it's a little bit bitter today. I heard that apparently there's a thing you can get kettles where you set it to the temperature and just like heats it up to that level, which would be great because I know there are certain types of teas like green tea, which is my favorite kinds of tea, that you shouldn't like have at boiling. But I don't like have a thermometer or anything, so it'd be so cool to be just set the kettles like I want the green tea heat of water, and then it just does it. That's a great idea. I want one of those. Anyway, I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Okay, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I like a cupcake, that's fine with me. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, this is, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Thanks, Yuri. I mean, I got one. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Patch, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Thank you. All words escape me in this situation. This club, it's full of incredibly cute girls. This is so stupid. I love it. Okay. What What are you looking at? I think, is that gonna be a voice? What are you looking at? Sure. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize, sorry. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Patch. Monica smiles sweetly. Hey. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Patch. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Sure, I like tea and cupcakes. That sounds good to me. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Okay, yeah. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room when Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Show me the cupcakes! The whiskers are drawn on with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Oh, so cute! I had no idea you were this good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around to my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Oh, made them for you or anything? Oh, I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you, dummy. Alright, jeez, fucking Christ. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I agree. Yeah. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any other clubs, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Nice! I love it! Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be really hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort in to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Patch, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Nice! The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like lots of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Sure, dude. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Nice! I love horror. I've read a horror book once. I desperately grasp for something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last crab meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give it back! Fine. Your cupcakes and your poems. Everything about you is just... Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki, puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable even enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Oh, what? Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Patch? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Oh? What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Oh no, they're all so sad at me. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Patch? Wow. What a bummer. Also, because I need to say it at some point, the way the blazers scrunch up around their boobs is dumb. But also, considering this is a satirical piece, an accurate reflection of what what visual novels are like, so also I get it, but also stupid. But also I get it. And I hate it. Okay. You all... I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Haha. That was just a prank. I just wanted to make you all feel really sad for a minute. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Fair enough. Then, that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Patch, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki lean over the food. Hey, Patch, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Yeah, that sounds nice. That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? You go every day? Ugh. Sorry. Look, I actually really love poetry, but doing anything every day? Too much. Too much. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Ooh! Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Wow! More tea. Tea break, tea break. It's so bitter. Oh, it's time to write a poem! Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, my favorite is Sayori. So let's try and go for Sayori, but also, so it's like the really cutesy stuff, like Bunny and Pink are probably gonna be Natsuki. And then all the stuff like, philosophy, nightgown will probably be Yuri. So probably for Sayori, like nature? Yeah. Breathe? Fuck. Amazing. Peaceful? Yeah. Warm. Nice. Hope. Cute. Dazzle. Friends. Music. Calm. Spot. No. Wait. Play. Fuck yeah. In five. Fuck off. Party. You know, feather? Skipping. Oh. Adventure. Mouse. Oh. Smile. Two more. Playground. Oh. Clumsy. And games. Okay. Got a bit more towards Natsuki at the end there, but I think it was mostly Watsy. It's so bitter. But I might leave it there for now. That was our first day. Wow. So exciting. Yeah, but I'm excited. I think I'm kind of settling into some voices, which is nice. But yes, this is the first of probably a few. So I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.